chilling with friends, but you can tell your friends that you're finally finished. Yeah, baby, just let me know now if you with it, cause I'm feeling you and you feeling me. This might be the beginning. Girl, you got my nose too wide open. Can you wind up for me? Show what you're working. I like the way that you tease me on purpose. Say we can order.
What's going on, everybody? It's Kenwall, the African Thunder here, and we're broadcasting live from the Milk Drop. And of course, today we've got a special guest, y'all. So I know y'all are used to the hip hop, the rap, but we got an R&B artist, y'all. And this artist is super talented. Bobby Odyk. Did I say it right? Oh. Bobby Odyk. Bobby Odyk. I had it right before we got on camera, but it's all good. Anyway, so Bobby, you know what I'm saying? I mean, tell us, and I mean, since we already talked about the name, and clearly, obviously, I messed up already. Bobby Odyk, tell me the meaning of Odyk. How did you come to that?
Okay, well, the word Odyk derives from the word ode, which is a form or a lyrical composition. And so I took the word Odyk and I made it into an acronym for myself. But I changed the spelling of it to O-D-Y-K. And so that O-D-Y-K stands for Own Your Dream, Young King. And so it was something that I actually had to tell myself and speak to myself, because every time I say my name, I'm telling myself, hey, you need to own that dream. There was a time where anytime someone asked me to do something, as far as like get on a song or to sing, or even if they just asked if I did music, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I do a little something, you know. I sing in the shower. Well, no, I actually write music and I actually record. So it was time for me to actually own the dream and to take those steps to making the dream a reality. And that goes for men and women. Granted, yeah, I say king, but that can also be Own Your Dream, Young Queen. And so that's just something that you kind of have to speak life into your dream. So okay. That's where I went with that.
I love it. Come on, motivation piece right there. Okay, I'm feeling that, man. So I mean, now looking at your music, I mean, I like your music. You know what I'm saying? If y'all haven't heard, you know, his single, Let Me Know. You know what I'm saying? I am feeling it, y'all. I was in the car driving up here. I was singing that junk. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, look, see, it's so good that we got the song, you know what I'm saying? We got stuff playing in the background, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, even along with that, I mean, so what was well, let me jump back into it, actually. What got you started with your music? And then we're going to go into the inspiration behind your single. Okay.
So, I come from a musical family in the sense that my father's side, actually, all of them pretty much sing. You couldn't grow up in that particular household and not sing, basically. And if you didn't sing, well, you did something else. You played a musical instrument. And so growing up, listening to my father sing, me being in church, I was in church a lot, always singing and stuff like that. And so I just learned from that and how to properly, you know, hold the tune. And growing up, as I continued to listen to my father sing, I decided, well, let me start doing stuff for myself. Let me try and make music for myself, because he did some things when he was younger, but I was like, let me do something for myself. And I actually became a huge fan. Granted, at that time they weren't performing anymore, but of the Jackson 5. And so I was listening to Jackson 5 records, and I was like, yeah, Dancing Machine, like that's what's up, you know. But from there, I began to start actually writing. Okay. And a lot of my stuff kind of modeled what young Michael Jackson was doing at that time. Nice. So that's pretty much where I got the musical foundation for me.
Okay. And now let's even go in now that your new single, Let Me Know. So what was the inspiration behind that?
Oh, great question. So this is actually the classic tale of boy meets girl. So a lot of us, we have this idea of how we want things to go when we talk to a young lady. We meet her and we're like, hey, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and that. But at the end of the day, sometimes we get tongue-tied, you know, and just like, okay, this dude's whack. But I wrote the song to kind of like, look, I'm not all that great. I'm not perfect, but I'm very interested in you.
Yeah.
And you're allowing your friends to, deter you from actually, taking that step with me and just having a good time here.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, let me know if you're with it, because I'm feeling you. And she's feeling me. But like I said, friends sometimes can keep you from taking that extra step. And so, like I said, my delivery may not have been perfect to her, but take a chance on your boy.
I feel it. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you sing to her like you did on the song, you'll get her. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm just saying, y'all, like, what? I mean, I don't know if you want to sing, you know what I'm saying, right now, even, you know what I'm saying? How the lyrics go? Yeah.
Said I'll be ready to leave here in a minute. You're chilling with friends, but you can tell your friends that you're finally finished. Say, baby, just let me know now if you're with it, 'cause I'm feeling you and you feeling me. Let's push it to the limit.
I was gonna try, but I'm glad you did it first. Man, look, I wish I could sing, but it's all good. Some people are blessed with it, some people aren't, and I can definitely see that you are. So I mean, I love to see it. I love the talent, and of course the milk drop definitely saw it. And we were like, we gotta touch base with this man.
Sure.
So I mean, and now also with that, you have also another single that we got the exclusive little peek in on. You know what I'm saying? So tell us a little about Satellite. The song's called Satellite.
Yeah.
And what's the message behind that? And also, I mean, when's the project coming with?
That's a great question. A lot of stuff has been put on hold due to the whole situation right now. But the song in itself came from uplifting women, and so that's a big thing for me. My mother, I really think of her as a superwoman, and the fact that she was able to do so many things for me growing up. And so the music that I make, I try to always, in some ways, lift up women. And so this was kind of like saying, hey, you are something to be treasured. Like, you are out of this world. Yeah. You are a satellite. Hey, I'm looking at you and I'm just down here like, wow, you're amazing. Yeah. And so I was listening to this instrumental that I had gotten, and I said, you know what, let me go ahead and try to record something in my little makeshift studio that I had in my spot. And I hit up Big Hurt, and I was like, hey, this is something that I like. This is something that I'm really feeling. I think we could do something together on this. And he heard it and said, hey, that's where it's at. Yeah. Like, I'm ready to hop on it. He said, what verse you need? I said, well, that first verse is pretty free, man. If you want to get on it, man, like, that's all you. Yeah. That's all you. And so he sent it back within like a week, and was like, hey, yo, it's done. Yeah. It's done. We'll go ahead and get somebody on the second verse and call it a day. Yeah. And we did that, and it's a wrap for that. I mean, it's a great song. We were originally going to do it as a single, but I think it could be something that could go on the next project that we do.
Nice. And y'all, it is a banger. I'm telling you. Look, man, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fan of the music. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I could just, I could be biased, but I think it's great talent. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
I appreciate it.
So I definitely, I love it. And now, I mean, we're in Breaker 17 studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and this is also, to my understanding, this is like where you mix, master, do all your recordings and stuff like that. Like,
absolutely.
What's up?
Everything that you all hear has been done here, and it's one of the things that I try to put myself in, as far as this is the space that I'm doing it, and this is where everything comes together. And so I was blessed to work with a certain group of people that I wouldn't trade for the world. And so that's why every single thing, it was like, gotta do it here, just the whole vibe of the place. Yeah. And so this actually goes a little bit into the title of the project, which is called Daybreak.
Okay.
believe it or not, every time we recorded, it was like the crack of dawn. So that whole thing, it was the crack of dawn. I would get messages and be like, "Hey man, can you be here at a certain time?" Yeah, let's do it. So we get in and we start recording, and we'll go for 4, maybe 8 hours, you know, and just start laying down tracks. And the question was asked, well, what are you gonna call this thing? Like you got so many tracks, what are you gonna do? And I said, you know what, let me sleep on it. And it just came to me in the middle of the night, daybreak, because that's what it is. First thing in the morning, it's a daybreak. Yeah. So let's do it.
That's smooth. That's what's up. I mean, and also even just being in this environment here, you know what I'm saying? It's like comfortable. It's definitely like a professional environment, whatever. But it's still like we feel okay to be ourselves in here. So I like this. And of course the flooring is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
The lighting in here is awesome, you know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling it, man. So I mean, you know, if there's anything that you want to leave with the people, what do you want them to take away from your music? And you know, I mean, why should they tune into your music?
I'll say that the music that I create, it's something that I've either personally dealt with or someone that I know has dealt with. And I believe that when you write something, you should always try to put your whole heart into it, especially when it comes to I would call my music kind of a R&B / soul type deal, because some of them do have that soul feel. And when you're writing that stuff, you want people to pop it in and say, or you know, pull it up on their phone and like, hey, I'm feeling this. Yeah. I've gone through this. Yeah. Or I would love to go through this, as far as like meeting a girl or a breakup, or a jealous partner, or just hey, it's the weekend, I'm about to have me some fun, stuff like that. It should be something for every mood. Yeah. And the music that I make, I want people to have that feeling. Yeah. And I want every single thing to be something that you can vibe to. Granted, not everyone's gonna vibe to everything, but at the end of the day, this is something that I put time and effort into, and I think there are a lot of vibes to be caught, if you will, on this project. Okay. Well, we're definitely looking forward to seeing the project, and definitely looking forward to hearing more music. Whether it be a single, whether it be the project, you know, we know we're going through some crazy times right now. Absolutely. But hey, you know, we're excited and we're loving the music. We're loving what we're hearing so far. So we're, you know what I'm saying, all we can do is just wait in suspense, y'all. So look, keep it locked right here. We got more coming up right here on The Milk Drop.
Can you buy it for me? Show what you're working. I like the way that you